Yes. Look at me. I'm in full diamond armor. Oh, that's amazing. All right. It's about time. This house is nice, but it's a little breezy. It's about time for us to go ahead and try to put a cap on this thing. All right, there it is. Is it going to be tall enough? Probably. You can kind of tell why I wanted it to be a little squatty here on the sides. It's because I wanted to go up real tall right there with the roof. I kind of had that there already picked out. I wanted it to look a little bit bigger than it really is. So I wanted to put a nice big size roof on it, and so I think that's going to work out beautifully though. And so now we just got to fill in the field. This area is going to be the biggest field. That's the reason why I wanted a fireplace over here on this side, is to break up that big huge field. This is going to be the largest field over here on this side. So anyhow, I'm going to put away, I think I'm going to put away the spruce for now, and I'm going to get a ton more. Look at all the spruce that we had left. That's we had one stack one stack and 4 of the planks left, and we don't need that oak right now anymore either. And so, but I do need a ton of the cobble deep slate. And so we're going to need a bunch more of that, and then we're going to have to get a bunch more of the deep slate bricks and all that, the variants and all that stuff. So I'm going to craft all that stuff up. I'm going to get this roof put together, get it looking I probably won't have the gables finished out or anything like that, but we're at least going to have all the fields on and all that stuff. We do have one more spot that we're going to come back with some more of the spruce, which is going to be right up in this area. We're going to have to do this side. This side right here is bigger than this side, so there's got to be another trim piece put on right here on this corner. So let me get working on that, and I will get back to you after we sleep. All right, what do you think so far? I know I said I wouldn't fill in the gables and everything, and but I don't know. I had to. And so anyhow, I kind of got a thing for orange, but as you can kind of see is on my channel and everything, I like orange. I like the color orange in the game, and so anyhow, so. We do have to come back in here. I'm going to fill this entire section right here with fence post, and it's probably going to be some spruce. So I got to plant some more spruce and everything. Okay, so here's what I'm kind of talking about here. I want a spruce tree to grow up, but I have no bone meal. Okay, and I could go back over there and kill some fish. Okay, but I've got to wait for this right here to grow up while I do that. Or one thing kind of leads to another. I've got a skelly spawner over here that's just waiting to be set up, and I really wanted to try to get that done as well. I know we've been working on the roof in this episode, and that would be wonderful just to get the roof done, and I got to get all the stuff put in here, making it look all nice and pretty and fancy and everything. But I think one other thing at least we can do is try to get this thing set up temporarily to where we can start harvesting some of the bones, maybe with either using the dogs, or we could even use the lava blocks. So I think while I wait for that tree to grow up, I'm going to come down here and just start kind of clearing this thing out and just see how much we got to clear out and all that good stuff before that tree grows up over there. Okay, so we got this thing right here dug out on top. Now we dug out a whole lot extra up here on the very top, and the reason why, if you take a look at the wiki for spawners, so here we have the mechanics. Now let's just look right down here at this last paragraph within mechanics. The spawner attempts to spawn 4 mobs at random, randomly chosen points within the spawning volume. then waits another 200 to 799 ticks. That's 10 to 39.95 seconds, okay, before spawning again. All right, so it's trying, the spawner is trying to spawn like it's supposed to do, okay? So once it spawns these mobs, it needs to have right here, if at the time of spawning 6 or more mobs, you can see right here where my cursor is at the time of spawning, if 6 or more mobs are present within the 9x9x9 volume centered around the spawn blocks, it doesn't spawn, okay? But that's for Java Edition right there, or a 16x10x16. Okay, so that's going to be 16 this way, 10 this way, and another 16 this way. All right, so you got your X, Y, and Z. The Y is the up and down. Okay, so we're looking at the Y level 10. So let's jump back over to our world. So what I'm planning on doing here in our world, I'm planning on pulling the skellies off of the share. Of course, they're going to drop 4 blocks down, and then at that point, they're going to take off on a little trail. They're going to take off on a little path, and I want to get them 16 blocks away from this spawner. Okay, probably in this direction right here. Okay, so 16 blocks this way. That's the direction that they're going to go. Once they get over to the 16 blocks away, at least probably 17 blocks away actually, I'm going to shoot them up a tube right over here, and they're going to come back and they're going to land probably right up in this area. And I'm going to have me a house built on top of this thing, and when the skellies fall back down, they're not going to get within the 5 block radius of the spawner when it goes vertical. So so we want to get them 16 blocks away horizontally, but we only have to be 5 blocks away from it or vertically. Okay, and so that's how I'm going to stay close to the spawner, is by keeping the mobs above the range that they have to be. Now, it would be fairly easy for us to just drop them straight down to us and keep them away that way, but we don't just do everything that's easy in Minecraft. We got to put a little effort into it, make it look fancy. So I'm gonna put a little extra effort into this skelly spawner. Now, but I did bring you back while we were over here just cutting out this right here. I did notice. Hi. I need a name tag. We could just keep him there. Can we keep him? That's fun. Hey, we could name tag him, and we could use him maybe for, like, I don't know. We're not going to name tag him. Bye. All right, we got a tree. Our tree grew, so it's just the strange things that Minecraft does. All right, so we're going to keep on. We got to cut down this tree and then plant another one right in its place so that we can keep harvesting spruce for our next projects and stuff. Okay, got that right there planted back. Well, I'm not worried about them despawning. I have 40 something saplings, so we'll just we'll plant those there, and we'll go back over here and keep working on our skelly spawner. There's another one. Okay, so I think we're going to have a change of plans here. Okay, I actually do have all the trees that I need for now. But so we're just going to concentrate on this right here. When we get done with this skelly spawner, then we may go back and add some details to the house. But for now, I just want to concentrate on the skelly spawner. So what I'm worried about, what I'm concerned about in the skelly spawner is I'm concerned that the skeletons are going to get so far away from me that they're actually going to start to have the possibility of despawning. So if I'm standing on top of that cobblestone block, these skeletons are going to be way over here. This is going to be the furthest away from me they'll be. And if they do that, I'm afraid that they might start despawning. I don't think so. I don't think they will. I really don't think they will. But also, my plan for this house, or this thing that I'm going to build on top, call it a house. My plan for what I'm going to build up there, I may not have enough room on the inside to do what I want to do. So actually what I thought about doing was putting myself right down in here in the middle, say about right, I don't know, right in here, right up above that, parallel to this. And that'll keep me a little bit closer. So I think that's going to be the plan. So that means that I have to come up with a design. I have to come up with a design for in here. And I think I can do it. Now, I know that we usually put the skelly going off to one side or the other. Like going off to that corner or going off to this corner. And I'm changing it up a little for a specific reason. I want to get these guys away from this thing. Once they spawn, they drop down. I want to get them away as quickly as possible. And so if a skeleton spawns over here and then it has to float way over here to this side, that's going to take a lot longer. So I want to, when they spawn, I want to get them from here to here. That's it. That's all. That's the only space I have to get them to. And I'm going to line this right here with some signs. Signs right down the middle, all the way down. And that way they have no choice but to drop down. Okay. And then, so that's the plan for this so far. I've got to get something dug out over here, get a place where I want to stand. But at the same time, I want to keep the skeletons at least 16 blocks away. So my kill zone is going to be, do that. My kill zone, not do this. Hey, y'all want to know a little trick to this thing? I'm just going to give you a little trick. You ready? Instead of putting your torches up here, which we can break them because we're exposed to the air right now, so there's no chance they're going to spawn, I don't think. All right. Instead of doing that, why don't we do this? And what that does is when I get ready to break that torch to let everything spawn like it normally is supposed to, instead of me having to go around and break all the torches, all I got to do is break that block. So anyhow, all right, I got to sleep, then I'll get back to it. Okay, so here we go. Here's what we got going on. All right, we did just a little bit of decorative work in here. I know it's not much, and there looks kind of ugly, but it'll do for now. I'm really not big on decorating the interiors of these spawners, but I did want to do a little something. And so, but up top, that's actually where the majority of our decoration is going to be, because we have got to, because we're so low to the ground, all right, because we're so low in here, we are going to have to send those skeletons 21 blocks from like this level right here. And that's pretty far up there. Okay. So 21 blocks from right here, we've got to come up with something really nice to be able to send these skeletons up inside of. Okay. So I want to send them up and then drop them, of course, back down. So let me see. That's actually 14 blocks in the air. So we've got to send these skeletons up to this height. That's pretty far up in the air because we're almost level with our house. And so we've got to send these skeletons all the way up here and then drop them straight back down. And so that's a pretty good height. Then we've got to figure out something to decorate, whether we do a building. Now, I do want to go down. I want to have to go down into the ground to where I'm going to be doing the harvesting, because I have to be down here. I can't be up there. If I'm up there, I'm too far away from the spawner, and the spawner won't be active. And so I've got to stay at least on this block. If I go past that block, got right here. So if actually halfway of this block, huh? Nope. It is half of that block. I got to stay closer than half of this block. So if I go all the way down, if I go over here, it's done. If I go back over here, then it's good. That's pretty funny. All right. So basically it's this full block or half of that next block. All right. And I want to I'm going to want to drop the... See, I'm bringing the skellies up here. Probably up this block right here. And then I'm going to drop them back down. I'm going to have them come back, go over, up, and then come back to me and drop down right up in here. So I want to clear this entire space out and give us a little bit of room to work. So let me go ahead and do some of that clearing. We've also... we're missing something. It's one thing right after the other, ain't it? It's always one thing right after the other. We're missing a block that goes down underneath here. We gotta go to the nether. So anyway, let's go and see. Let's go and see if we spawn out right in a soul sand valley. I hate to tell you this, I'm gonna grab a chunk of soul sand and take off. That's all I'm gonna do. Let's go ahead and light it up and we'll see where we go. Soul Sand Valley! Yay, Soul Sand Valley! Look at this, y'all. Bye. Yay! Ow! We gotta fix that. Y'all are like, that was cheap. Now the worst thing is I gotta go get some. I know where the ice is at, but I gotta go get some ice, and I don't have silk touch. So, but we are. Look at our levels. We're level 30. All right. We'll put that there. All right. I need silk touch. Let's look at a book. I know what's in the enchanting table because I've already peeked. We have 7 diamonds, so let's get 3 for another pickaxe because that's what we want to put silk touch on. We gotta go get some sticks. Oops, they're not up there. They're right here. All right, we're looking for silk touch, and I know what's here. Yeah, y'all see it? That's what's here. Let's see what goes on a book. Fire protection. Okay. All right. I'm gonna have to put fortune 3 on this new pickaxe. Okay, got to put fortune 3 there, and we're gonna have to grindstone this one. So let's go ahead and put fortune 3 on this pickaxe. Fortune 3 and efficiency. No unbreaking. Don't really want to get rid of my unbreaking. What do we do? I think we just leave that there because I can, if I add these 2 pickaxes together, then I can have efficiency 5 on fortune 3. So I save that. All right, we got 3 more diamonds. And let's see. Unbreaking 3. We're never gonna know unless we pick it. Oh no, we might not get silk touch. That is the 3rd fortune 3 pickaxe.